Hello guys, as you can see I'm walking by an airport fence right now. I'm at Stansted Airport here in Essex. It's quite a miserable day to be fair, it's a bit nippy, but I just wanted to say thank you for 1,000 subscribers. It really means a lot. Hopefully, maybe if I set my aim high enough, we can get 2,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I'm sure it's going to happen. We've got the control tower just pointing at it there, and I'm here today not only to Planespot, to also do a 1,000 subscriber Q&A, so let's go do it. Okay, so I've got the questions here for my Q&A. I believe there's an aircraft landing now. Yeah, there is, coming soon, so you'll see it in the background anyway. So the first question we've got is, what airline would you like to fly for? Very good question. British Airways is probably up there. Yeah, British Airways. Okay, who's your inspiration? Well, my mum is right behind the camera now, so I can't really say anyone else except for my mum, but Churchill's probably up there, and Captain Joe, another great aviation YouTuber, he's up there as well. So, how much time do you spend editing on a video? Very good question, actually. Anywhere from half an hour to 4 hours, depending on video length and the content of the video as well. Would you recommend starting YouTube? Of course I would, if you've got time. It's quite time consuming, but yeah, recommend it. Oh no, Titan Airways. Still a 737, but Titan Airways, rare spot. Excuse the Titan Airways 737 that interrupted there. What do you watch on YouTube personally? A lot of stuff really. Quite into history, so some World War II stuff. And will there be merch? Maybe not now, but maybe in the future. Keep an eye out for that one. Will you do collabs? Yes, I will. Make sure you message me on Instagram or Discord. I'm happy to do it as always. And when did you start to like aviation? That's a very good question. Apparently when I was little, Mum took me to Stansted Airport. Did you, Mum? Yeah, she did. So yeah, I suppose then, but I probably didn't really like it, or didn't know I liked it until 2017 when I went on my first flight. Liked it, loved it. What video games do you like to play? I haven't played too many recently because Flight Simulator, but aside from that, strategy games, first person shooters, probably shouldn't play them, too young, but yeah, anyway, let's move on. Dream plane to fly? Well, I'd love to fly the Concorde, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. 747, like to fly that, but that's more than likely not going to happen. So yeah, those two, but obviously they're not around anymore. Well, the 747's disappearing quickly. What airline wouldn't you fly? Well, I could say Ryanair, but I'm at their base, so it's a bit awkward. So I'd say every airline except from that North Korean one. Probably not good stuff. Favourite airplane? As I've said, Concorde. 747's probably up there. So there's our final interruption by an airliner. So let's finish the Q&A now. So, final question, well, I've got a few more, but this is the one on the list. I've got a few more in my head that people ask me on Instagram. But anyway, history in flight sims. So I went from Flight Simulator X about 2 years ago to X-Plane 11 about 6 months ago. And I'm now on Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I still use X-Plane 11. So there you go on that question. Now I've got some questions on Instagram as well. Hunter, I believe, he said, do you remember me? I subscribed to you at 30 subscribers. Yes, I do very much. You're a very loyal subscriber. Okay, so the final few questions now. What football team do you support? Now, I've got to be honest, I'm not a massive football fan. So if I had a choice, it would probably be Norwich City, purely because they're a local club. Not a big fan of Ipswich. I think I went to one of their games once. But enough about football. I'm not the biggest fan. If England's on, I'll probably watch it, but yeah. And that wraps up all the questions. Let's do some spotting. So guys, we did it. Thanks for 1,000 subscribers. We can move on to 2,000 by the end of this year. Thanks to all my captains, as always. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.